Yo, KROD.
What's up, guys? I want to talk to you about having purpose in life and getting yourself the right motivation to get yourself up in the morning. And in order to do that, you have to have some sort of purpose. All right, there's an intent of purpose. You have to intend on doing something. And whether that something is achieving a new goal in the gym, you're gonna run for an extra 20 minutes, you're gonna do an extra half mile on the treadmill, or you're gonna go on a rower, or you're gonna hit a new PR, you're gonna lift 50 pounds more than you did yesterday or the week before that. Whatever that may be, then you have to dial that in for yourself. Okay, so you're gonna wake up each morning and you're gonna change your habits. And one of the habits that you're gonna change is changing how you think. Now, you have to go into a positive mindset. So if you're shrouded by negative thoughts all the time, then you're gonna have to start substituting those with positive thoughts. It's really easy. It's a lot easier than you think. Finding something positive in your life, whether whether the walls are crumbling around your house and the repo man's coming for your car, or you're in foreclosure, there's always a way out. If there's a way into a fucking hole, then there's a way out. So you'll be able to find it. And once you start substituting those negative thoughts and those negative feelings and those things that you can't really get yourself away from, then change the things that you're dwelling on, right? Once you do that, start dwelling on the goals, the things that you want to have happen in your life. And it's really funny. It's about the law of attraction. Brian Tracy talks about it all the time. He says, if you start thinking, hey, you want to start planning a vacation, you want to start going somewhere, chances are what's going to start happening is that you're going to open a newspaper, you're going to start seeing commercials, you're going to start seeing billboards for vacations and places to go, because it's on your mind. Your mind is more focused on those particular things, on that one particular thing at that time that you're thinking about doing that one specific thing. And it's true. It happens all the time. And you can tell me if I'm wrong, but it happens. So once you start dwelling on the things that you want to start achieving, your mind is more geared toward achieving and to recognizing and having this sort of eagle eye on the things that you want to start looking for in your life. And to really hit another good point on this whole dwelling and changing your mindset to a positive one from a negative one, you have to understand that there's a price for all of this. Okay, now it may be money, depending on whatever route that you decide to go to. It may cost you some money. It may cost you definitely some time, because you're going to have to take some time out for yourself. Now, if you have a family, you're going to have to start arranging that time for yourself. And that's really important, because if you don't have time for yourself, if you're not going to make the time, then who's going to do it for you? No one's going to do it for you. And if you're married, your spouse is not going to say, hey, you know what, you need to take time for yourself, because you know what, everyone is going to want a piece of you. And they don't care what time it is. Then no one's gonna say like, oh well, you know what? Hey, you know what? Guess what, Mr. John? You know what? I realized that you didn't take enough time for yourself today. Why don't you go and have half an hour to yourself? No, fuck that. No one's gonna give you time. No one gives that to you, because they want everything. They want all of your time. They want all of your attention. They want everything for themselves. And that's just human nature. It doesn't make them bad people. But, sometimes you're going to have to learn to kind of scale back, right? So, back to the point of dwelling, changing your habits, your thinking into positive thoughts. So now we're going to talk about, once you start thinking about your goals, and the price of what it's going to cost you, where do you go from there? Well, you wake up each morning, you get a pen, piece of paper, pencil, whiteboard, what have you, anything that you can write on, and whatever time you get up, go right to the kitchen table, counter, desk, what have you, if you happen to have one, go to the dresser, you sit down. If you're taking a crap in the morning, get it there. If you're groggy-eyed, I don't care. Find time to do it. That's the best time to do it, because you're gonna wake up thinking, hey, you know what? My mission is going to be, I'm going to run an extra half mile today. And that might be realistic in your case. Maybe you did run a mile yesterday, and maybe you could probably do a little bit more. I mean, based on functional patterns, you probably could. So, set those goals up for yourself. Get that mission statement out every single day. Do that for 30 days. Every single morning you get up. My mission is to blah, 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 blah. Do that. And you're going to start to develop a pattern of achievement. And that's great. It's better than developing or having developed a pattern of discontent, depression, and a bunch of negative thoughts. So develop those habits for yourself. It's a great thing, to come out of a rut, to come out of some place where that you didn't think that you could ever get yourself out of, and to motivate yourself. Try it, give it a shot. 30 days, write down your mission statement every single day for 30 days and see how far you'll get. Dwell on the positive, substitute the negative for the positive, write your mission statement down, understand that there's a price to pay. I'm out.